gathered a bit of foliage with you.
See what it takes to leave home.
Yeah, Central Park, you'll take it over there. Yeah.
Don't stand. The wind is blowing this way. So.
Yeah, get closer to each other. There you go. Do you want to hold on to your flowers for now, and then we'll hand them over halfway through?
Yeah.
Okay.
What do I do with them?
Oh, you can hold them, or do you want to put them to the side
I
now?
don't mind. I can hold them. It keeps stress relief.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's why I suggested it.
Squeeze
Okay.
steps.
But I'll let you. I'll take them from you, I think. So I'm going to call you Ness because he told, and then I'll say Ines for the legal bit. Okay. Okay. So, Ness and Luke, good morning, welcome, and thank you for choosing to be here on this important day. Just look at each other. We are gathered here today to celebrate the very special love between you by joining you in marriage. It is truly a blessing for two people to find one another and to love so deeply that they embrace the bond of marriage. That is why we're here today in the beautiful surroundings of Wagner Cove to witness and celebrate your commitment to your union. I welcome you both to New York and to Central Park. So, how did we come to be here today? Ness and Luke. It's rare that the German language is considered the language of romance, but in your case, that is what brought you together. You met while sitting on a German language course. Ness, Luke says that you were copying his answers, but Luke, perhaps you decided to let her copy. And that was 5.5 years ago. After almost a year of being together, Ness, you moved in with Luke. And shortly after that, the world changed for us all with the lockdowns and restrictions due to COVID. You took the opportunity of being at home a lot to get your dog Bowser in April of 2020. You've supported each other through the challenges that life has thrown at you, and you've also shared in the joys. Not least of which, under the heading of both challenges and joys, is raising Bowser together from an 8-week-old puppy. Having him has motivated you to explore many parts of the UK that perhaps you would not have seen otherwise. And this has led to a newfound passion for glamping and staying in eco cabins. Speaking of joys and challenges, Ness, I don't know, I have to say this out loud. You have also taken on the duty of sharing and supporting Luke's football team, Cambridge United. You're a brave woman. You have travelled together, not just within the UK, but also to some further flung places together. In particular, Brazil and Thailand were memorable trips, especially Thailand, where Luke proposed. You'll be creating more memories together on this trip to New York, and this city will always be special to you as the place where you got married. And I know that you plan to do lots more travelling together in the future. Living together in Coventry went well, and after a couple of years, you bought your house together in Stratford-upon-Avon in June of 2022. And so now we are here today, taking this next big step in your relationship and formalising it with marriage. It's just the two of you here today, but we are making a video of this ceremony. Do you want to turn and wave to everyone? Which you will likely watch with loved ones on your return home. So let's talk for a little while about the other people who mean a lot to each of you beside the person standing directly in front of you right now. These loved ones will be thinking of you today as you make these important promises to each other. Ness, firstly, your mum. She was and is your best advisor and your rock. She made you the person that you are today. Thank you to her for making sure that you became a responsible and warm-hearted adult and for always being there. And to your dad, it's been a long, crazy path to get to where you are in your relationship, but you are glad that you've made it to where you are now and you are closer than ever. And let's also think of your grandparents, firstly on your mum's side. They helped to raise you by taking care of you when your mum wasn't able to, and they shared their home with you for so many years. It was a pleasure to have had the chance to share so many memories with them. And your grandparents on your dad's side always made time for you. And you will never forget your movie trips and afternoons spent in the sun. I'm sure you really do miss those little moments sometimes. And Luke, let's begin with your dad. He instilled in you discipline, determination, and your inner motivation to succeed. Like many young people, you may not have had appreciated some of the rules that were in place growing up. I have a son, so I can relate. But you now see the benefits. Where you are today is a massive part due to your upbringing. And from your mum, you feel that you've got your sense of fun, sociability, and your competitive quiz skills. She has given you your confidence to thrive in situations where you might be trying something for the first time or meeting new people. Luke, both of your parents provided you with an excellent foundation to move forward with life and get you to where you are today. And let's also give a special mention to your little sister, Bethan. She is the classic little sister, always bickering over the sharing of toys and other silly things. And the two of you share many great memories, and you're happy to see her moving forward with her life, especially now she's moved out with her partner Lee and they are taking steps to begin their life together. Let's pause to remember the loved ones who are no longer with us. There's your grandpa. He made the best steak and chips, that even the angels would eat it, as he would say. He always had a story to tell and a big smile on his face, and I know you miss him very much. And Luke, your Nana, who Ness unfortunately was not able to meet, I know you missed her honesty, counsel, and wicked sense of humour. You feel sure also that she would have loved Ness. They would have been happy to see this day. Before we begin the vows, let's listen to our violinist play the song Seasons of Love from the Broadway musical Rent, which is set on the Lower East Side right here in New York. Why don't you take a seat and listen to the violin? Wait, take a moment. Thank you, Cindy. That was pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Give me chills. All right, I'm going to take this from you now. Thank you. It's over here. Does that look okay? They're so pretty.
Back to our spot.
Yes. Move it, scooting just a bit. 'Cause,
Yeah, I think we might need to hide it.
yeah, I'm going to hide it for you. Yeah.
Hide it.
There we go. All right, now hold up. Your hands are so soft. Okay.
Is it too close? Am I too close?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Is it?
Yeah, it's perfect. Ness and Luke, your marriage today is the public and legal joining of your souls that have already been united as one in your hearts. You feel that now is the right time to take the next step in your relationship. And Ness, you are ready to take on Luke's surname so that at last the Brits will be able to pronounce at least one of your names correctly. Marriage will allow you a new environment to share your lives, standing together to face life and the world together, hand in hand. You plan to take more vacations, of course, and hopefully to start a family one day. Marriage is going to expand you as individuals, define you as a couple, and deepen your love for one another. And to be successful, you will need strength, courage, and patience. So let your marriage be a time of waking each morning and falling in love with each other all over again. Ness and Luke, I remind you that marriage is a precious gift, a lifelong commitment, and a challenge to love one another more completely each and every day. Since it is your intention to enter into marriage, please look at each other and declare your consent before these witnesses. Answer yes to the first question. Have you come here freely and without reservation to give yourselves to each other in marriage? Yes.
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 Then say, I will. Will you honour each other as husband and wife for the rest of your lives?
I will.
Oh, perfect, unison. Luke Davis, do you take Ines Barata Pragana to be your wife, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love her, comfort her, honour and keep her, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to share her thoughts, hopes and dreams, forsaking all others, and be faithful only to her, so long as you both shall live? I do.
I do.
I'm really trying hard to say this properly. Ines Barata Pragana, do you take Luke Davis to be your husband, to live together in the covenant of marriage? Do you promise to love him, comfort him, honour and keep him, for better or worse, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, and to share his thoughts, hopes and dreams, forsaking all others, and be faithful only to him, so long as you both shall live?
I do.
And so now we come, Ness and Luke, to the presentation of rings, which you symbolise and bind your love. I'm going to be super careful here. Okay, place this on the tip of her finger, and before you slide it on, repeat after me. Ness, with this ring, I thee wed. Ness, with this ring, I thee wed.
Ness, with this ring, I thee wed.
As a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
As a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Okay, you can place it on. Okay, then you place. Yay. Okay, place this on the tip of his finger and repeat after me. Luke, with this ring, I thee wed.
Luke, with this ring, I thee wed.
As a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
As a symbol of my love and commitment to you.
Ness and Luke, inasmuch you've consented together in marriage before our witnesses, you have pledged your faith in each other and declared your unity by the giving and receiving a ring. By the power vested in me by this great state of New York, I now pronounce you husband and wife. Congratulations, you may kiss your bride. Woo! Woo!
Oh, we've done it.
We did it. Oh. Oh.
We could just do that, can't we?